Hello, Pisces. This is a 6-week tarot forecast for the last 2 weeks of August and all of September 2024. Good news for Pisces. It looks like whatever cycle you guys were in the past, something that was quite painful and heavy, is ending. In the past category, you've got the Ten of Swords. You can't get more done than this. This is, I don't know, this could be different for each one of you. It could be the end of a relationship, a job, a cycle of some sort that was very painful and just done. It is done. In the present, we've got the wheel turning. The Wheel of Fortune is a very good energy. It shows that if the wheel is always turning, and if you felt like you were at the bottom for a while now, take heart, because this wheel is coming back up. This is your season. So this is, energies are lightening, moods are getting better. Whatever it is that ended in your world is done, leaving room for new beginnings, which is exactly what you're expecting. In your expectations category, you've got the Ace of Wands, which is like full steam ahead. You guys are expecting to plant new seeds and have new adventures, do things differently than you've done before. Some of you might be starting new jobs, having a child, creating, going back to school. Like there's so many new, like starting on a new path. It's in your expectations. And there's a lot of happiness around that energy. In what you desire, you've got the Eight of Wands. You desire some communication. You desire things going quickly. The Eight of Wands, you can feel the quick energy in this. Whoosh, you can just see it in the cards. It's interesting because what you expect is that I'm on this new beginning, and this tells me that you desire to just get there very quickly. Whatever this new energy is that has you feeling inspired or refreshed, it's like, okay, I just want to like get to it right now. But unexpected unknown factors, you get the Hermit, you guys. So the Hermit's going to slow you down a little bit, but this is a good thing, I guess, for me doing these readings, because if you feel this energy coming in, because you're expecting that while something in the past is ended and you know that you're on this new energy, the wheel is starting to turn. You expect this new beginning, full tilt ahead. You want this to go really fast. The desire or the unexpected category is coming up with the Hermit, which is wisdom, which is slow and steady wins the race. If you go too fast, you're going to miss something. So this energy is going to slow you down. It's going to train you and make sure you have the skills and the abilities to handle the success that you are asking the universe to bring in your life, whatever that might be. That is this new beginning that you are asking to go down. The good thing about the Hermit, it can also mean that there is an advisor coming your way, somebody that has the wisdom or the smarts that will be able to help you get where you need to go. It can be a counselor, it can be a lawyer, it can be anybody that has more wisdom and clarity than you do that will help you get to where you need to go. But I caution you again, you're expecting this to go really fast, but this might be a little bit of a slower energy. But this is a good thing, because in what's coming up, so the first 3 weeks, this is a 6-week tarot spread. So within the first 3 weeks, you got the Six of Cups coming in here. Now, the Six of Cups can be an interesting energy. It can mean somebody coming back from the past. It can mean a gift from the universe. It can mean something to do with children, because it's talking about kids in this card, like we see children here. So I pulled some clarifier cards on this because I'm like, okay, so what is coming back from the past? We just ended the past. So what is coming back from the past in the near future? It's interesting because it follows this card, which talks about that there's an advisor or a situation coming in to give you clarity so that you can move forward clearer, right? And sometimes I want to let you know that means that you got to move 2 steps forward, 1 step back. If that's how you're doing it, then you are going the right direction, because that's the way the universe works. Everything works that way. Look at the waves of the ocean as the tide's coming in. It doesn't just come in. It comes in a bit, goes back, comes in a bit, goes back, comes in a bit, goes back. That's the natural progression of life, right? So even though you want to get there real fast, the next 3 weeks feels like some things from the past are going to be kind of not coming back, but you're going to be reminded of them, or you're going to see them through a different scope. Because when I pulled the clarifier, I got these two cards. The Five of Cups, which is like looking at something and feeling sad about it. And it came out with the Seven of Cups, which is thinking about things in a new way. See how he's like, these are all new ideas, thinking about it in a new way. Sometimes the universe might pull you back a little bit, so that, or bring somebody from the past back into your life that makes you see yourself through a new perspective here, so that you can not focus on the sadness the way that you saw it in the past, but see it differently, see it in a new way. Ask for things to develop in a new way. I call it sometimes looking at yourself through adult eyes. Sometimes we look at ourselves through a situation, like when you're a child, you see things like, for example, when your parents break up, you think that it's all your fault. And then as you get older, you know it had nothing to do with you. You can see it through adult eyes, right? Sometimes life will pull us back and show us again a situation or a person or something from the past that hurt us once, or that we felt guilt or shame over, so that we can heal it, and so that we can, create a new path moving forward. And then the next 3 weeks, the distant future, after that happens, you got this, the Nine of Wands energy. The Nine of Wands, again, in tarot, 1 is the beginning of a journey, 10 is the end of a journey. So the 9 is like, we're getting close to the end of this journey. And the Nine of Wands is a very particular card about resilience and strength. It's like, I might not be done this journey yet, but look, he's got a bandage on his head. He might be a little bit tattered and torn, but he's resilient. He's still standing here. He's like, you know what? I got things to do. I got this new journey that I'm going to take. And even though you might slow me down a little bit, I'm ready. And I'm, going to stand up and do everything I got to do for that next journey. Because it's coming, you guys. Whatever you're building, whatever change you have been trying to implement in your world, just know that it might not smack you in the face. Like, you might not wake up overnight and everything you've ever prayed for and wanted is going to be there, but it's happening like hair growth. It's happening. When I say it's happening like hair growth, what I mean is that you get a bad haircut and you get up the next morning, you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, this looks terrible. And you don't see any growth. You don't see any change. Every day you get up and you look in the mirror, you don't see any change, but it's happening. Give yourself, 6 weeks or so, and then stand up and look at yourself in the mirror, and you'll see how much it's grown. You have absolutely grown. And this next 6 weeks is about you seeing how much you've grown, so that you can see that you are ready to be ready for this next chapter of your life. Whatever it is that you have let go from the path, it is done. And this is about building a more solid foundation for going forward. Last thing I want to add on this, Pisces, is that the cards on the bottom of the deck kind of influence the energy that is going on for your reading. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of alignment. Make sure you pray. It goes with this card here, the Seven of Cups, right? Make sure you think and talk and feel. That's called ordering from the universe. Think about what you need. What tools and resources and supports do you need to overcome this, to get to where you need to be? Think about that, and the universe will bring them to you. You don't even have to try. When this card shows up, you don't have to try a lot. All you got to do is focus on where you're going. Focus on what you need to get to where you need to be, and the universe will do all the work for you. And take your time. It might not happen overnight, but it is happening faster than you realize. It is like the fastest slow motion rebuilding energy that you could ever ask for. I hope this was helpful, you guys. And if it was, let me know in the comments section below, and that'll inspire me to do more like this. I'll talk to you soon.